Hey, and welcome to my first Anisha Talks videos. So in this video, I want to talk about the experience when I go to the movies. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you must have known that I went to watch Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise's amazing film. And hence I want to tell you the things which I experienced when I went to watch a movie and the stuff which really annoyed me while watching this movie. So let's see how that goes. Let's get right into it. So I was all getting ready and super excited to watch Mission Impossible. I mean, who doesn't love Tom Cruise? And I have my ticket with the seat number on and I walk towards my seat and suddenly I see that someone is sitting on my seat. The funny part is the entire theater is empty and this one guy decided to sit on this one single seat. And the problem is, even if I tell the guy that, dude, you're sitting on the wrong seat, he's like, no, I'm not. And this becomes an entire argument and I'm like, dude, for a reason, there is a seat number on the ticket so that you can find your seat. Then finally that guy moves away with a lot of bow in him and like gives me these random looks and I'm like, okay dude, just pee for yourself. And finally when I get to sit on my seat, the seat is dirty. Now there are two things. A, chewing gum. Now whoever came to the idea that it is okay to chew chewing gum and then stick it on your seat is an idiot. I'm sorry. Do you do that at home? Oh, chewing gum. Let me stick it on my dining table. Dang. Do you do that? No, you don't. So why do you do it in the theater? That's disgusting. And then B, the entire theater is dirty. There is popcorn lying everywhere. I don't know what's going on. There's even a disgusting, terrible tissue lying in that armrest thing there. I don't even want to know what's on it. I mean, some bacteria. And then I'm sitting on the seat and I don't know how much of bacteria is on the seat. And then the entire time I'm just like, oh God, hopefully the bacteria doesn't come on me. I'm just so conscious. Hi, Daya. And then I wish I could just tell one of those theater people, beta, why can't you clean this theater properly? Clean it now. Clean it because it's your job. And then another thing which annoys me are the latecomers. Now I get it that in India there's always traffic. There's never a possibility that one can be on time. Although you could leave earlier so you could be on time knowing that there will be a lot of traffic. You do know that movies start on time. If it says 9:30, it'll start at 9:30. Yes, for 30 minutes they'll show the national anthem and upcoming movie, but you could still make it on time. So on that day at Mission Impossible, one guy decided to come 1 hour late. And if you're coming 1 hour late, why don't you check your seat number before you walk in, knowing it will be dark in the theaters because you cannot see your seat number in the dark. So what this guy does is he takes out his phone with the flashlight and he's like, oh okay, I'm sitting at B8. And if this seat happens to be in front of your seat, oh God, that means he's gonna block your screen and then he's not even gonna sit down. He's gonna take off his jacket, he's gonna take off his sweater, maybe he's gonna take off his banyan as well. And in the meanwhile, I've missed 5 minutes of my movie. Thank you. Another thing, it's Mumbai, it's hot, it's nice weather, it's sunny out there, you wear a t-shirt and you walk into the theater and then you suddenly realize it's freaking cold. It's like minus 100 degrees. Now I get it. We're 100, 200, 300 people sitting in the theater. We're all sweating. We're all breathing the same air. We're sitting together for 2.5 hours, which is weird, and we're not talking to each other. Then I get it that the AC needs to be low, but not so low that I feel I'm watching the movie while I'm sitting in a fridge. I'm just shivering the entire time while I'm watching Tom Cruise. Tom. And by the time the movie ended, I probably turned into an ice cube. So you could technically put me in a cold drink after that. And you thought we're done? There is more to come. And the focus is on the screen with Tom Cruise having a chase scene. And suddenly I see a bright screen right next to me and it is brighter than the screen of the movie itself. I don't get it. I mean, you have actually a brightness option on your phone. You can simply just put the brightness down because what's happening is I'm watching the movie, I'm watching someone with a bright screen and my eyes are going up and down, up and down, up and down like ping pong and I can't focus on either and I'm just like, I'm gonna kill this person. I mean, hello, if you really need to do your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Candy Crush or whatever you need to do which can't wait 2 hours later, just turn your brightness off so that we don't get bothered. I want to watch Tom Cruise on the screen. I don't want to see your phone with your bright screen. I don't want to see that. So my focus is back on the movie and again I'm watching a very intense scene of Tom Cruise because it's an action movie. There are a lot of intense scenes and suddenly while I'm watching I can hear Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. How can you? Why can you not switch off the ringtone? I mean, generally it's said before a movie starts, please switch off your phones. But that doesn't make sense because no one does that. And you know what the worst part is? He doesn't just switch off the phone. You know what he does? He takes the call. Oi, how are you? How you been doing? Long time no see. I'm watching watching movie Mission Impossible. अरे कैसा है रे तू? बहुत time हो गया है. In the meanwhile, 5 minutes have passed and you've ruined probably the most important scene in the movie. Why? Why you do this? Why you take your call? Why you disturb so many people, huh? Just get out. Also, another thing which happened within those 2.5 hours are those delivery boys who are delivering whatever you've ordered outside during the movie. Now, they go through the exact same struggle like the guy before who couldn't find a seat. They cannot find the guy who ordered the food. This is like hide and seek in a theater. So he goes around while the movie's on and asks people around, did you order samosa and cola? And he asks that a million times to many people. And finally, even when he gets the guy, there'll be a whole transaction happening. They have to get out the money. He has to pay him. So for 10 minutes, this is going on. And I still can't focus on the movie because this guy is having that transaction in the backside. And the very same guy will come in later with a menu card to ask me, Madam, do you want a samosa? And he's blocking the entire screen. And I'm like, no, just go to the side. Let me watch Tom Cruise. Hi, Daya. Why? And as if this wasn't even enough, there's a guy sitting right next to me who probably just had a bag of onions. He smells so terrible. He literally stinks. And during the entire movie, I'm trying to focus on Tom Cruise, but half of the time, I'm closing my mouth because I'm just trying to get away from him. And while I'm trying to get away from him, I just end up on the other seat. And some people just have that sweaty thing upon them, or maybe they just haven't taken a shower. I don't know what it is, but I just cannot watch Tom Cruise while having onion smell in my nose. It's just not possible, especially a romantic scene, if you know what I mean. Guys, please take a shower before you go and watch a movie. Save your fellow watchers. Now this next point is for all of our lovely children. I love children, I really do. I think they are the ones who are going to carry our culture forward. They are the ones who are going to make India proud. Don't bring them to the theater. Now again, back to the theater. You're watching the movie, you're right in the movie, you're feeling the movie, you're in the movie, and suddenly you hear that just puts me off. Don't bring your children to the theater, especially if they're under 5 years old. The worst part is they just stand up in the middle of a movie and run around in the theater as if it's some playground. Parents don't even take their children out. They let them scream, they let them cry because बच्चा है वो क्या कर सकता है, वो उसको क्या बोलेंगे. Have you ever heard of the word parent? That's your job, by the way. And last but not least are those people who get up in the middle of the movie before it even ended. Now I know there's a lot of traffic on the street and you want to get out as quickly as possible so that you can get home. But that doesn't mean you block my screen. So in case you need to get out early, get up and go out. Don't stand up and stand there like a statue in the middle of a screen. Bad boy. So this is it, guys. This was my experience at the movie theater. Do let me know in the comment section below what your experiences were and what you thought of this video. And if you want to see more videos like this with me as Anisha, please give this video a thumbs up if you like this video and share this video if you know someone who's also gone through the same issues. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well by clicking down here. And I shall see you next Tuesday again, depending of how much you like this video. So give this video a thumbs up. Bye.